What's good, YouTube? It's Hector here again with Nate this time. Back with episode 2 of the podcast. Thank you, everybody, for actually watching the first podcast. I was actually surprised to see that many viewers to actually watch the podcast. I did get a lot of messages on it. So one thing is, if you guys can do us a favor, I don't mind you guys messaging and text, but comment down below because then it'll give us more traction for the YouTube channel and something for the algorithm.
Liking really helps.
Exactly. Giving it a thumbs up and stuff like that allows us to become on the main channel, on the main front page and stuff.
Good for the algorithm.
I want to introduce yourself because you didn't even say that yet. My bad.
That's all good. They know who I am.
Yeah. So we got Nate here with again.
Of course, Nate, aka Element Hero.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I literally got from all the messages and my dad too was the beard. They was like, "Yo, you got shave, you crazy, like do like a Puerto Rican Santa Claus." I had to laugh about that. The first thing,
no shave November.
Yeah, no shave November. That's why. So, anyways, the first thing I do want to say though, before we do get into the podcast, two things actually. We're gonna try and make it sure that the podcast is within an hour. We did go a little bit over is because we kind of introduced ourselves from the last podcast. So this podcast I want to try and make it within an hour 15 minutes, somewhere around there. Second thing is we did lose a celebrity, I guess you could say, a rapper, King Von. He did pass away. When was it? Saturday or Sunday? Friday. So he came out with an album last Friday, and then next Friday he was shot. They did find, I don't know if you know, but they did find the person that did it. He is arrested for murder. It was due to gang violence, and unfortunately, he just started his career, and his career ended, and which is really sad because I believe he was pretty young too. Like I don't know how old he was. 26. Look at that, too young to go
1 year older than I am.
So yeah, all this gang violence and stuff like that. Obviously everybody would like it to stop, but that's part of the world, I guess you could say, and no matter how much that you would like peace, and people are always gonna have hatred and anger inside of them and stuff like that. It just kind of sucks to see, somebody start their career and end it so soon. It was the same thing like for what's the other guy, XX. Yeah, he started his career and stuff like that. It just started popping off, and then he lost his life because of a shooting as well. So
yeah,
it's very sad to see.
Pure hatred for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason at all, because
And this one was over a dispute, man, over a simple dispute because in the club or something like that, something happened or whatever that they were at. Yeah. And then the rapper that was associated with the guy who killed King Von was Quando Rondo. Yeah. And the other guy's name was Lil something, I forget. But it's not even important. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, you know what I mean?
No, yeah. I just want to say, R.I.P., rest in peace, and it does suck that we lose someone so young again, and someone that does good art. His album is really good. If you guys do want to check it out, it's called Welcome to O Block. It came out 2 Fridays ago. Last Friday. Yeah, last Friday. So it did come out, and it was a pretty good album. So I wanted to get that out of the way and stuff like that, and yeah, that's really it I want to say about that.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna keep it for the music thing, but that's fine. I'm cool with it because obviously that's more,
Yeah.
Saying rest in peace to this guy is more important, even though unfortunately, like, he's done his dirt too. You know what I mean? It's karma kind of coming back and forth. If you do bad, you're gonna get bad brought back on you. So unfortunately, that's if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. So it's unfortunate, but that's the world we live in. So
yeah,
rest in peace, and my condolences to the family and the friends, of course. But
yeah. So other than that, basically PS5. So we got a lot of feedback from the last video, which I do really appreciate. Everybody giving feedback, family, friends, all that kind of stuff, and viewers and stuff giving feedback. I really do appreciate that.
I was gonna say, touching back on the feedback, if you guys, like he said, if you guys can comment on the video for us, if anything, comment questions that you might want to ask us so that we can answer in the next podcast. That way that we can, have some other content also to go with what we're already doing. You know what I mean? So give us a couple questions here and there if you guys want to comment. I mean, if you want to DM it, cool. But again, like you said, commenting and liking kind of really does help us. So if you would comment on it and ask us some questions about what you want in the next podcast, or just anything in general of what you want us to answer.
Basically, we want to make this podcast actually, better in the future and stuff like that. We want to actually do this and actually make it like, if we can, a career, make some, make something out of it and stuff like that. We're just your average Joes, like we said before, and we just want to talk about stuff that we're passionate about. I'm not trying to get rich and famous or none of that kind of crap. I just would like to, just something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and YouTube's always been a passion of mine, making videos and editing and things like that. So, and through YouTube, a lot of doors do open up, for other things and stuff. So, but any feedback, just give it to us. I could take feedback pretty good, so I don't get offensive really quickly. Yeah. If you think the beer gotta go, the beer gotta go.
Nah, dog. We're gonna keep this all the way till we get to like episode 100. Yeah. See where it goes.
But yeah, so anyways, so for this week, there's some stuff to talk about, but not too much because PlayStation 5 comes out tomorrow. So today's the 10th.
Xbox comes out technically tonight.
Okay.
Today.
Comes out today. We're recording this Tuesday right now it's 1:25 a.m. Yeah. So we're recording this Tuesday, so just to let you guys know that. So Xbox and PlayStation is dropping out this week. I know from the last episode, I kept saying October, and it's November, and for Apex Season 4, and it's supposed to be Season 7, but yeah, But anyways, yeah, the PlayStation 5 is coming out. That's pretty exciting. A lot of people are going to be waiting for that. People that I know, they're literally calling out of work just to play the damn PlayStation for like hours. So, yeah, you. So,
I got a family function.
Yeah, there you go. But first thing I want to talk about, Season 7 came out that we did talk about last week for Apex. And Season 7, in my opinion, is amazing. I love the map. I like how big the map is. It does... One little problem that I do have that since I've been playing... I've been grinding the hell out of Apex for the last couple days. Well, I mean, we both have been playing Apex like every night, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 5, 6 hours. Today I literally played like almost 10 hours of Apex. I didn't stream any of it, but...
The new map made it fun again. Not that it wasn't already fun, but obviously you get to, it's like a reset every time they make a new map. Any BR makes a map, so you kind of have to find out everything. And we already have a couple spots that we like landing at already. So
the one thing I don't like about the new map is that it's very easy to get third party and fourth party is super real in that game. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, I think because it's so big, you don't know when people are coming. You know what I mean? Like, you fight one team, you had to be aware that another team is going to come after you, even though the map is so big. And they're gonna be up here and from over here. Somehow they're gonna get right there behind you real quickly. It's annoying as hell.
You're looting and automatically then you get sniped.
Season 7 definitely good. The new hero Horizon, amazing. I would definitely tell everybody to give her a try. She's
a game changer. Yeah,
the whole ability to suck everybody up with the black hole and then throw her gravity thing and jump up in the air. Is really good. It's a really good getaway. It's really good for defense and offense. Like, she's an all around really good character. I could see her being in the pro circuit pretty soon. Like, people are going to be using her combined with other characters that is just going to make everything broken. It's crazy because one game I was just playing, I was facing a Bangalore. She threw her ultimate. I threw the gravity. I actually flew up. The ultimate blew up. I didn't get nut hit at all, and I was just up in the air, just chilling, just shooting with the damn bolt. So that was amazing. I was like, oh, bro.
Her L1 tactical thing is amazing because the verticality and how far you can go up if you just stay there. It helps. It helps so much, and then it kind of like gives an offset to like how Pathfinder's being able to get to anywhere. Well, you got another person that can kind of get for the most part anywhere, not as vertical as Pathfinder, but just as close anyway. So it helps. And then her, like you said, her little dark hole thing.
That thing is crazy. If you get people in it, you just start chucking grenades at that hole. That's it. If
somebody's a fool enough to stay in the house, okay, throw a dark hole in there, get them all in one spot, and just shoot them.
Yeah. So it's really good. That combined with like Caustic, throw traps inside there, throw his gas inside of it. everybody sucked up, throw the gas, and they literally dead. And so they throw a bunch of grenades. Do Gibby, do Bangalore. Like there's so many combinations to do with her, and she's a really good hero for this stage. She's a really good hero. The one character I would say that's not really good in this stage is what's his name? The dead one. Forgot his name. Revenant. Yeah, he's not that. He's
already became obsolete. Almost.
Yeah, I mean
his verticality kind of thing, like him climbing. I mean,
that don't matter.
It's not high enough. Like nothing's really high enough for him to like worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I don't know. I never liked his ultimate anyway.
Yeah.
To me personally, because you die and then you start off with your health like this big, and I don't know. I just never liked it. I never, even if my friend would rock it, like I wouldn't even use the whole. I forget what it's called, but I wouldn't even go on it. The totem. I wouldn't even go on it.
Yeah. Nah. I mean,
this map makes it even worse.
So, and for my opinion, I mean, they like me playing Bloodhound, but I feel like Bloodhound is actually not that great in this map just because how big it is. Sometimes the scans,
you're scanning.
The scanning is just so like, and you got to be in close area. You got to know that there's an enemy there. It's good when you fighting somebody, but when you're trying to look for people, it's so big that the scans don't even matter.
That's true.
So I feel like
I like it for the tracking. Though. That's kind of where I'm just like, all right, well, the footsteps are here. Let's keep following until we find somebody. But
Bangalore definitely got better. She went from 8 seconds to like 6 seconds her ultimate, so that's something really good.
You did say
so that. It blows up faster. So it means it makes teams actually not push you. If they do push you, they're gonna get punished because it's gonna blow up faster on you. So that's really good. R99's back. I've been using that gun every single game, bro. Like every game.
Yeah,
I just love that gun.
Everybody loves that gun, man.
Yeah.
Everybody. I mean, don't get me wrong. When the care package comes and I find a Prowler, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hell you know what I mean? It sucks that it's in there, but at the same time, it's like, I'd rather have the R99 to be honest.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just because, like, with the Prowler, you have to find the select receiver to make it even more broken. Yeah. With the Prowler, it's just that and then putting the mag on that junk, and that's it. Like, have enough ammo, have around 300 rounds, because that gun eats up ammo. Yeah, with the R99, it eats up the ammo. So it's just crazy.
You need an extended clip.
Other than that, for gaming, I don't know what else came out that we've been playing.
So in terms of us been playing, we've all pretty much, to be honest, guys, we literally have just been playing Apex. Pretty much this whole week. He didn't even get an impact like he said he would. No. But I was gonna tell you since it's brought up anyway, I got some cool facts that you would kind of appreciate for Genshin Impact.
Okay.
So Genshin made $245 million on cell phones alone, not including consoles, PC, and Android sales in China.
240 million.
45 million.
And just cell phone users.
On just cell phones, bro.
That's crazy.
And again, not including consoles, PC, and Android sales in China too. So not including that. And then there was another cool, interesting fact that I heard about that said a Canadian YouTuber spent $2,000 to get one character.
Yeah.
And then made another video regretting it because the character was.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I was like, bro, what were you thinking? Yo, there's people. So you don't know about the mobile game genre. I'm a mobile gamer, and
take it away, Hector.
Yeah, I'm a mobile gamer. So I'm pretty sure there's people that do watch this that either play mobile games at one time. There's gacha. You know what I mean? They're called gacha, and gacha for a reason, because they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you for your money and stuff like that. And yeah, pretty much. And it's so addicting at times where I think the most money I ever spent, that if I could have spent more, was like $200 in one game, and that was Bleach Brave Souls. And I spent $200 just to try to get one character, and I didn't even get the character. And I was gonna go for another 100, but I was like, you know what? I can't even spend the money. But there's people out there that spend $10,000, $5,000. Like there's Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a mobile game that this one guy has spent $100,000 in that one mobile game just to max out the characters. But you can either do it the fast way or you can do it the slow way. You know what I mean? And some people just don't have the passion. They don't want to grind it. They want to just get the character at max level, get all the items for that character, max out all the equipment for that character, just max, and then just start dominating PvP pretty much.
And to be honest, the developers of those games make it on purpose so that you do money because you don't want to you really want to grind for 20 hours to get this one thing, or you want to just pay $10.
So it's like for Bleach Brave Souls, there's level 3s, 4s, 5s, and then it's 5/6. And there's no reason to have level 3s. Level 3s, 4s, and 5s completely suck. You want to have level 6, but the reason they put level 3s is because they want you to put your money into the gacha system to where you have to try to get that 5-star, because if they just give you all 5 stars, the game is boring. Some people actually consider gacha games to be addicting. Like there's a game.
They are addicting, bro.
There's a game that's called Fate Grand Order, and this one guy, he's Asian. He spent $75,000 in this one mobile game to just get the characters that he wants and stuff like that, and max them out into the whole thing, because he loves the franchise. He loves that whole Fate Go anime franchise, which is an amazing franchise. If you guys never seen Fate Go, there's a lot of different series of them. It's very hard to like try to say which one to watch first. You have to do your research on YouTube channels and stuff like that. But Fate Go franchise, the whole anime is amazing, and he loves that anime so much that he actually just plays this game over and over and stuff like that. So it's just crazy. And one thing about Genshin Impact that I feel that is gonna change the way consoles are gonna be made, I think, like for console gaming, because
I already know where you're going.
The whole microtransaction, the gacha system, they literally this is, if I'm correct, because I don't think there's any. This is the first mobile game that's on console. There's no mobile game that's on console that I can think of right now.
I think you might be right. And this is okay. So, going back to this, right? Let me talk about my stance on why I don't like mobile games. Okay, I don't have a problem with an adult, right, spending $200, $300. That's your money. But like you said, it's addicting to you. So imagine a 10-year-old kid, because there's 10-year-old kids that have phones. They don't have money, but they're using their mom's credit card. You know what I mean? And it is technically a form of gambling, whether you want them to believe it or not. You know what I mean? It's very addicting to, like you said. I don't want to grind 10 hours. I'd rather just get it right now. So I'm gonna put my money in the loot box system and see if I get it. You know what I mean? So, to the point, like, I don't know, it's just, this is gonna change, like you said, this is gonna change the way mobile games are gonna be are changing the way this whole gaming system is gonna be, where you're gonna see AAA games, which is already happening, because if you look at like Avengers, the new one, they call it a game as a service, kind of like Destiny. But yeah, like you have to, for one character, they have like what's pretty much like their own season pass for each character. Like they're already doing it, you know what I mean? They're just getting better at hiding it. So like you said, Genshin Impact, a lot of people would say, oh, I don't like mobile games because they're not fun, they're not good games, and they're not graphically that crazy. Well,
no,
Genshin
graphically
Impact but I'm saying, but Genshin Impact just changed that, because they made it. It's a good game. It's a fun game, and it graphically looks pretty good, except for their frames. And then of course, on top of it, like I said, it's still a mobile game, because it still has all of the gacha stuff that you're talking about. It's just they're getting very good at, okay, well, if you don't like this, okay, well, cool, we'll make it a good game, and we'll make it free. We'll make it free. But we're gonna have you spend a lot of money on it. We're gonna find a way to get you.
I mean, bro, you just said it. $245 million already spent into the
cell phone,
and just a cell phone. Not even like the consoles yet. And like I said, if I'm correct, this is the first mobile game to ever hit console. And I mean, we already had we've had microtransactions. We from Call of Duty. Call of Duty was big into the microtransactions. Buying loot.
FIFA's like
FIFA's another one. But if you think about it, the microtransaction is also a gacha system. You're putting money into a thing, trying to get a character that you want, and the same thing
if they're done wrong. It's not supposed to be a loot box thing. It's supposed to be just cosmetics that what you're buying.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm buying $5 for this specifically, and that's it. I'm not buying a box that randomly generates whatever the hell I'm gonna get. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, I was gonna say that EA actually got like sued, I think in somewhere in Europe. I think like Dutch. Like, I don't know what it's called, but anyway, a country's government actually sued EA. It was for going on for a couple years, and they finally just won it, where EA has to pay them a certain amount of money for each cell or something like that. I don't know, but pretty much it's kind of like the governments are starting to catch on to what's going on because they're considering that it's gambling or whatever. So and it's a kids, it's a game. It's anybody could buy FIFA. You know what I mean? So they kind of caught on to it, and now hopefully other governments are going to start following suit. Like the UK is going through something right now for that civil suit or whatever for it too. So apparently, pretty soon maybe governments will start going against it and stuff like that at certain aspects of it. But yeah, man, it's getting great. It's gonna get great. It's gonna get worse too. Like before it gets better anyway.
Yeah, Genshin Impact definitely is setting a new wave. I guess not a new wave, but like they're setting the bar definitely to where, hey, listen, we're doing gacha. We just made our first mobile game into PC. People are buying the weapons. You go free to play. There's no problem, but you're gonna have to grind a hell of a lot just to get to that one part of the stage or that one weapon. Or you can put money into it and doing your dailies and stuff like that. So like, Genshin Impact is definitely making an example that games can now start doing this because they're proving that people will spend the money to get it. I mean, if you think about it, I don't know, it's just crazy. If they make every game, like if they make Call of Duty for free, but to be able to get like the weapons and that you want, you got to do a gacha system. It's gonna get crazy.
Honestly, if Call of Duty was smart, I mean, they want their money. They want to sell their money for for $60 or $70, and I get it. But honestly, if you go free to play, you're gonna make way more money anyway because you're gonna have people that are gonna buy everything else. They're gonna okay, well the game's fun.
I mean, bro, look at Fortnite. Fortnite's free to play, and they got battle passes after battle passes, skins, and people just buy and buy and buy and buy.
Almost every successful free to play game, as long as the game is good, as long as your game is good, and if you follow even just Fortnite's just updating the game all the time, there's no way you're not gonna make your money back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So why even worry about
$60 game and stuff like that?
No, now $70. Like the new console, they're changing. They're trying to change it to 70 because of them saying that they, the distribution or whatever that they need the money for. Be honest, you just wanted to change. You wanted to change this because you're making your money back on if you have like a system, which most games do now. There's like a loot box system or whatever the case, or any microtransactions. You're making your money off of that anyway. To be honest, you don't need the $60 or $70 that we pay for that game.
Exactly.
You can go free to play. Almost any game that's online can go free to play and just sell, certain cosmetics. As long as the game is fun, people are gonna buy it. So.
Exactly.
So, and Genshin, like you said, Genshin Impact is the example of that.
Yeah.
Because it's a mobile game, but they made so much money.
Just on mobile. I didn't know about that. 245 million. That's crazy.
Once I heard that, we were, so obviously last podcast we were talking about Genshin. I was like, I gotta write this down because this is crazy.
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy. Well, I got a new mobile game today in my phone called Gods of Genesis. So stay tuned for that. It's a new mobile game. Stay tuned for that.
You gotta make a video.
Hell yeah, bro! I've been waiting for this game since last year, and they finally released it. And I played the beta. I played both betas, and they finally released it. So I'm hyped. I'm waiting. I'm ready to go. I was actually downloading it.
Was it kind of like one of those games that like is out somewhere like in China?
Yeah, it was in Korea.
Korea.
Yep, it was in Korea. First out there in Korea, and then we finally got the global version, and it came out today. So definitely, I'm gonna be making videos of that. It's a game that I really like. It has a lot of Greek mythology inside of it. So it's a turn-based RPG game. So and it's just a game that I've been really wanting to play and stuff like that. So I finally got that.
Hey, while we're on the gaming topic, still, have you tried out that Digimon game?
Yeah, wait, no, not the auto chess. I haven't tried that out because for some reason, their website, something wrong with their website. They're not letting me log in. So I was able to download it on Steam, but for some reason through Steam they don't have the Rumble chest. Either it's because they don't have the beta out no more and the beta is done, because the beta was announced like last week. So I don't know if the beta is done. That's why Rumble chest is not showing up. So I'm going to wait until I'm going to keep it. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to play the game. Just literally once I hit the store button and when you go to the game, you hit the store and it'll say Rumble chest, and you just click on Rumble chest and you can play auto chess.
So hold on. So you did play the original game, and it was how was that? You said
no. I didn't play Digimon Masters.
Oh, okay.
No. I just did the tutorial and that was it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was that anything that you would play or no?
No, I don't think I will put time into playing it. I don't think so. Anyways, like I like Digimon and stuff like that. I love Digimon. Digimon's always been one of my favorite things. Like I've actually in one point liked Digimon more than Pokemon. You know, when everybody was on the Pokemon craze.
There's certain people that
there was definitely people out there like, yo man, Digimon is so good, but since Digimon never had like what Pokemon had, like one Pokemon came out first and they advertised the hell out of it. Where Digimon, there was no real big advertisement for it.
It was everywhere when Pokemon came out. It was I mean, I wasn't even born when it came out. But
it's crazy because in America, Digimon is like but in Japan, Digimon is still a thing. Like there's still Digimon shows, the TV shows still like relevant over there. Like they're actually making more and more shows. Like I don't know what part of Digimon they're at.
I wish they would have kept the. I mean, obviously it was the market because everybody was on Pokemon, but I mean, as a kid, I loved both. Like I mean, I had for the PlayStation, I think it was Digimon Battle Arena.
Yeah, I had almost every Digimon game that came out.
It was one of them where pretty much what I remember was you had your person and then like you had like your 3 Digimon following you behind you.
Yeah.
So that's the one I love that game. You know what I mean? And that game was amazing too. And they haven't made, unfortunately, a game like that's worth playing. Like apparently there was this one that was supposed to come out. There was a
Digimon that came out, I think it was like 2-3 years ago. It came out and it kind of like just like it wasn't that good.
There's supposed to be one that's supposed to be coming out, but something happened where I was watching somebody talk about it, and apparently it's not as good as everybody thought it was going to be. So they changed it up. It's like a different kind of game or whatever.
They're definitely trying to make a comeback with auto chess. I think that's a really cool version of auto chess because I love Digimon and stuff like that. So like to be able to buy your little special characters and watch them fight each other and stuff like that, I'm pretty excited. So once it comes out full and it's not beta no more, it's actually an actual game, I'm definitely playing that. They are coming out with a card game, a TCG card game, an actual TCG card game. It's in Japan right now. We won't get it until December, but it won't be officially released until January. So we'll get the cards. We can get the cards in December, but they won't start holding tournaments until like January. But right now with the whole COVID and stuff like that, I don't know if we are going to get tournaments anytime soon. Like there are a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments and Magic tournaments, but most of them are online or if they're local, everybody has to mask and stuff like that. So I don't know what next year is going to look like with our new president. I don't want to get into that, but
we won't.
We won't get into that, but we'll see what happens, and I just pray that everything's gets better and stuff like that. So for businesses and for ourselves. So
I was gonna ask. I don't know if are you into Mass Effect at all, or have you you've heard of them?
I've heard of Mass Effect, but I never played it.
Okay, so so this might not mean nothing to you, but Mass Effect is coming out with a remastered version for the new consoles, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, it's the new consoles. So in the Mass Effect world, that's pretty big because everybody's we love those games. You know what I mean? The first 3 anyway. The last one kind of trash, but the first 3, a lot of people love those games. They're if you haven't played them, which you said you haven't, I mean, you like RPGs. So if you like RPGs, you really like this one's a really good RPG.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you were to mix a different version of like Star Wars, because it's kind of like Star Wars. You get your own ship, you get your own crew, and you get to and in the mission, the story and the missions, you kind of have to take them with you, and they get to grow as much as you do. So it's literally like an RPG, just an Americanized version of an RPG.
Gotcha.
And it's more action based. Like it's like if you mixed Gears of War, like the wall shooting, Gears of War, and and like an RPG together in one.
Okay.
Yeah, with and then the dialogue is pretty cool because you get to pick whatever you want to say, and that affects like the outcome of the cutscene or whatever that you're you're watching. You get to depict that, and then it might affect the ending too at certain points too. Unless you're playing the third one, and people who played Mass Effect know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm excited for that because I love those games. That franchise and series is one of my favorites of all time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like me, AJ loves it. Ty freaking loves that series. So it's gonna be pretty dope for us anyway. So, but for you too, possibly if you want to get into it. But it's a really good game.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that to come out.
Yeah. No, I feel like I already have too many games to be playing right now that I want to play, and
and then
trying to add more to it.
I know. Trust me, I know. Speaking of that, something that we forgot last podcast to talk about, but is relevant still, is that Cyberpunk has been pushed back, and I'm pretty sure that you were kind of interested. You didn't know. You didn't know.
No, but I know they pushed it back like 2 weeks ago. They pushed it back, but then
yeah. That's what I mean.
Okay. So so
it's
old news. Okay.
They pushed it to December. But what I'm saying is, because I know you were possibly interested in the game. You know what I mean?
No. I'm not gonna get the game. I just find it funny that they keep pushing it back and stuff like that. I just find it funny. I know so many people who've been wanting that game for such a long time, bro. It's gonna be the new Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, yeah. It's gonna be the new Kingdom Hearts. It's gonna come out in 2077. Like it's gonna come out that year.
It sucks because the company, it's the same people who made The Witcher. I'm pretty sure you know that.
Yep.
But they're everybody loves them as a company. So, but they're starting to like. People are like, all right, like, come on, dog, drop the game already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I saw the post. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I'm saying it's because of the older systems. They're trying to optimize it for every system.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
I'm guaranteed just they haven't finished the game and the game is not complete. Well, that's why I feel like.
They said that it was gold. Like that means that it's ready to go.
Yeah.
That was what they said before they pushed it back. They said it was gold. It was ready to go. The problem is that they're trying to. They already have it. It's good for. It works for the PS5 and in the Xbox One, Series X, Xbox Series X. But it's the older systems that is having problems because obviously the game is so big and so, like just power. Like it uses a lot of the CPU that like the old Xbox, like what they call the VCR, the Xbox One, and then the PlayStation, the old PlayStation. It's just, especially the Xbox, is having like a lot of trouble running the game. So they wanted to optimize it so that everybody who has even the older or the newer systems can play it.
Yeah.
So I think they should have just dropped it for the new systems and then just for the other people push it back 2 weeks. You know what I mean? For the people who have the older systems. Just push it back 2 weeks for for that, but they want to drop it all together in one. So either way, it's okay because I got enough games to play until December anyway, so it works out. But I was definitely looking forward to that game. So, that sucks.
Other than that, from gaming, I guess we could jump into anime, which there's nothing to talk about because this guy did not watch any anime whatsoever. When I told him, bro, catch up with Seven Deadly, watch this. Watch that. This anime. No, he don't do nothing. We just been playing Apex. So
I've been watching YouTube videos.
Yeah. I mean, I could say like for Netflix shows that if you guys are interested in watching something that's really, really good for this weekend, I'm basically in love with the Queen's Gambit.
Oh yeah, you did.
I think her name is Anya Taylor or something. The main character, she is like, she's beautiful. I won't say it right there.
Well, this is
cartoon. No, this is a TV show. This TV show is called The Queen's Gambit. It's not anime or anything like that. But since we can't really, there's nothing to talk about anime because you haven't watched Seven Deadly.
Let me at least explain where I'm at though. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're still on season 1, so I think people already seen season 1. And they don't really want to hear that, but go ahead. You can talk.
They want to hear where I'm at.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, listen, I'm very close to finishing it. I'm on episode 18. Where I'm at right now, Meliodas and Bond, they attacked the Capitol. So I don't know if you remember, but they attacked the Capitol. I think they're in search of what's her name?
The girl,
the princess. The
yeah.
princess.
Elizabeth.
And then King Arthur, yeah, and King Arthur from Camelot. I don't even know who this guy is, but King Arthur. I mean, I know.
Well, Arthur.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I know that, but I don't know if it's the same person. I don't know. It just.
Well, yeah. Apparently, that's their anime version. It's King Arthur.
Okay.
And then there is Merlin.
Oh, really? So that's what I was saying. So.
But I don't want to tell you who Merlin is.
They're kind of in that world or realm.
Yeah, like I would say that. Okay. They added those characters into it.
Okay. Well, yeah, he had confronted Hendrickson or whatever.
Okay.
You know, when he shows up with his army, or it was a fake army, but army. That's where I'm at. I mean, I don't know. Does it? I mean, honestly, I like so far. I like it though. Like I really do like the show. And it was holding my interest. I just throughout this whole time, I really haven't had too much time to watch anime. So.
Like I said, if you guys want to watch something this weekend, you guys have not watched The Queen's Gambit. It's on Netflix. It came out about 2 weeks ago. I've actually watched it like 7-8 times. It's all about chess, basically The Queen's Gambit and chess, and
Gambit, right.
From the year like 1960, between 1960 and 1970. It's around that time frame. So when back then where women were not into chess or whatever, they never took women serious. It's not based on a true story or anything like that. It's all fictional, but the games that they actually played in that series are actual real life games that happened way back then and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good show. I would definitely give it a
so it has
2 thumbs
history.
up.
It has some history.
When it comes to the chess games, it has history with that and stuff like that. But it's a very good show. It's about a woman that basically is a girl. She loses her family, and then as she grows up, she's trying to figure out who she is and stuff like that. And she loves this game so much, and she doesn't see like gender or like a title. She just sees that she wants to be the best. She don't care that she's a female and stuff like that. She just wants to be the best. She wants to beat everybody, and she wants everybody to know that she's the best. She don't care that she don't want people to know that she's the best and she's a woman. No, they want her to be she wants to just let everybody know that she's the best. So it's a really good show. I really like it a lot. As for anime, I have not watched any anime this weekend. I've actually was gonna watch. No, I was gonna watch season 4.
So I have to watch anime, but you don't.
Yeah, because I know more anime than you. That's why I told you to. I told you to watch Tower. So Tower of God, God of High School. I'm already caught up with those amazing animes.
I heard of both of them actually, not by you. People have told me about them.
Oh yeah, I did text you those two.
I know
titles.
I'm saying not just you. I've heard other people tell me.
Another anime that I did watch, not this weekend, but about 2 weeks ago, is called The King's Avatar. Amazing anime. It has to do with a regular guy who is.
With Aang?
Huh? No, not the Avatar, bro. It's called The King's Avatar. It's a Chinese anime. It has to do with esports and like a League of Legends kind of style, where there's a game that people play.
You told me about
this. There's a game that people play, and it's just like League of Legends. They have 3v3s and 5v5s, and there's a pro circuit and stuff like that. And there's one guy, he makes the team, and the people actually end up kicking him off the team because he did not get them a championship. So he basically was suspended for 2 years, and within the 2 years, he was playing the new server that. It was the biggest game, like we're gonna say League of Legends, like it's kind of League of Legends.
Yeah.
It came out with a new server, and he made a new character. He started building a new team. It's a really good anime. They were supposed to come out with season 2 last year, and stuff been happening with.
How many episodes is it?
Season 1 is like 12 episodes, and then they came out with 3 OVA episodes. Yeah. Well, let's see about that.
let me get you 7 early. But that sounds dope. I always like the thing is I actually like
Blood of Zeus was hard enough for you to watch, and Blood of Zeus was only 8 episodes.
Why are you listening? I watched it, alright. Freaking, I was gonna say like Sword Art. I love Sword Art. You know, I love games. I love animes that pertain to like a gaming aspect. So
yeah.
That sounds dope. I'm gonna have to tell my boy Jesse about that because obviously he's a League of Legends player. You know what I mean? So he'll probably if he
It's
hasn't
called the
already
King's
watched
Avatar.
it.
It's very hard to find. You gotta really look on Google and try to find it on YouTube or Google. It's not easy, and it's not in English at all. It's all Chinese. They do have subtitles so you can read, but it's not an anime that I see going to be coming out to English anytime soon. Like like I said, they were supposed to come out with season 2.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they were supposed to come out with season 2 like last year, and they just never did it. The studio had problems. I think they had funding problems, or they had the troll trailer for it and everything like that, and still don't know what happened to it. So wait on that. Like I said, Tower of God and God of High School, 2 good animes. Another really good anime. I don't know how to say the name, but it's like Kure Jujitsu or Jutsu or something like that. It's basically another anime that actually sold 1.4 million copies this week. That's literally right underneath Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, I think, sold like 32 million or something like that copies. Like right now, Demon Slayer
or 3.2.
No, like 32. Right now, Demon Slayer is number 1, while One Piece is number 2, and One Piece has been out forever, and One Piece is actually getting outrun right now by Demon Slayer. That's how good the Demon Slayer is. Like they came out with their movie, and their movie in the box office actually hit in the millions for like like money wise. I don't have all the stats because I actually wasn't going to talk about any of this, but yeah, they made a lot of money in just the movie itself. The anime is amazing itself. I think it's like 24 episodes, 25 episodes, season 1. I can't wait for season 2. They already announced season 2 coming out. I think they said next year. So when season 2 comes out, that's gonna be a first thing to watch for me anyway. So, and you need to get caught up on that. So that's an anime that you definitely need to watch if you want to watch a good anime. That's one of the animes you want to watch. After Seven Deadly, I'm telling you, man, watch that one, and it's really good.
So that's your recommendation, is that after Seven Deadly, I should go to Demon?
I will go straight to Demon Slayer. It's just too good to pass up. Like there's other good animes, but Demon Slayer is just so good that it's like Attack on Titan. I think season 4 or 5 is coming out either this year or next year, but they already have like a trailer for the next season, and I don't even know. Are you caught up with Attack on Titan or no?
No.
Yeah. No. That's another big one that you need to watch. Like if you want to, because everybody's gonna be talking about it.
I stopped on like season 1, I think.
Yeah.
Like on the end of it though. No, I was like in episode 22 or something like that. On the end of it.
That's an anime.
A long time ago.
That's an anime that me, Dev, E, we're all gonna be talking about it, and you're gonna be hearing all about it, and you'll be like, la 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 la. No, I don't want to say nothing. Like, nah, I'm telling you, man, get caught up with that anime because once the next one drops, and supposedly this is the final one. This is it. After this there's no more Attack on Titan. Yeah, this is the end of the whole world, the whole series and stuff like that. So. They're ending it, which is really good which is good and which is bad because finding out where the Titans came from was kind of a bummer. That so that's where they came from. Like really, like it wasn't. I don't want to say too much, but it was just like it was not disappointing, but disappointing.
It wasn't. It wasn't the climax you were looking for.
Yeah.
Of the mystery, you were like, oh, that's where it's from.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. So, but it's still a good series. You better go watch it. It's an amazing series. It leads up. It builds. It does character build, build up so well and stuff like that.
It kills off characters from what I remember.
Yeah, man. Like it literally builds up characters. Like, man, I like this guy. Wait, is he actually dead? Like, bro, when he got chopped for the first time, like I don't know where you were and stuff like that, but like. When one of the characters actually got bitten in half, I was like, but bro, I thought he was the main character. What the hell just happened? Like, I literally was like, so he's not a main character. This one's not a main character. Who the hell the main characters are? Like, bro, everybody was just dying around them. And I'm like, but why would you build these people up for like 5-10 episodes and then kill them off? Like, it was crazy.
It was just like, well, that's why I like the Kami got killed though, because it was not afraid to kill off main characters right away. You know what I mean? Like,
that was literally a good one.
First episode, like you were just like, I thought he was a main character.
When the guy actually died, the one that had the armor, the dragon armor or whatever it was, when he actually died, I was like, oh wait a minute, why is he dead? Like he was literally alive for like this many episodes, and now he's gone. Like this is not right. But yeah, I kind of like animes like that. So they build up a character so good.
The only attraction to why I finished it was that it was literally one season. So I remember on Hulu, I think it was, that I stood up all night watching the Kami Got Killed just to binge it, just to finish it because of how good it was. And those were like, I think they're 45-minute episodes, bro.
No, they're 27 minutes.
They're 40.
A Kami Got Killed? What? I'm pretty sure they're not 45-minute episodes.
I thought so, but maybe I'm wrong.
I've never seen an anime be 45-minute episodes.
Me neither. I might be wrong.
All right, give us a second. Let's check it out.
Right here. Oh, I lied. 23.
Yeah, regular.
Well, that's what. Anyway, my bad.
Bro, when you said 45 minutes, I would love to anime be 45-minute episodes. Like that would be amazing. You know how much content they do, but you know how much drawing that we have to do too. Like all the studios.
I think the reason why I thought it was because of it just being 24 episodes, that it was just one season. They were like, oh, let's just go all out. And in my head, I thought it was 45 minutes. But anyway, I finished. That was like the one I finished because again, I love that style of just like not giving up, of killing somebody off.
Yep.
And not knowing whether or not the main character is gonna die or whoever you get attached to as a character, that they're gonna die.
Yeah.
And the character building in that, even though it's a short season of an anime, I think, I wouldn't say near perfect, but I do like it. And I'm nobody to talk about anime, but I liked it. So anyway, I know I was gonna like Attack on Titan. I just how I am. I end up watching something and I end up not watching it.
So I mean, for me, I will recommend this weekend if you guys are interested in watching an anime. I would say the first anime will be a Kami Got Killed. If you guys have not watched that is an amazing anime from start to finish. As soon as episode 1 hits and you see the plot twist that happens with the girl, you're like, bro, what?
You gotta watch the next one.
Then you gotta watch the next one, and then you just get hooked on it.
Yeah.
Second anime, definitely Seven Deadly Sins. They did come out with season 4. A month ago, I want to say, a month and a half ago, probably. I can't honestly remember.
It was recent,
but it's been out for a while now. So if you guys haven't watched Seven Deadly Sins from start to beginning, it's really really good. They do get better when it comes to like the fight scenes and stuff like that. And then a third one, Demon Slayer. I would say either Tower of God or God of High School. One of those two. Watch one of those two is really good for a Korean anime because they're not Japanese or Chinese. They're actually Korean. It's really they did a really really good job. Like what the hell? Seven Deadly Sins started playing. And my phone.
That didn't sound like Seven Deadly, dog.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. It was a Kami Got Killed.
Oh.
For some reason, I want to make sure. Yeah, it just started playing for some reason.
That's weird.
But anyways, yeah, I would recommend one of those just because it's Korean anime and they did a really, really good job when it comes to the artwork, the music, the whole world and stuff like that. The storyline is really well built. So, and they're both from the same studios as well, if I'm correct. So,
yeah.
For G.A.M.E, cool. Apex season 7, jump on that junk and just play. For music, you want to talk about music right now? I mean, we already kind of like touched up a little bit on the music.
I'm ready for that.
So,
I'm ready for that. Yeah. Let's go.
We got about 10 minutes to talk about music.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
I did listen to. So we did drop 3 albums, if I'm correct. I mean, a couple albums dropped, but like the ones that really stood out was.
Before we get to those.
Okay.
Tell them how you feel about Ty Dolla $ign. Because you had listened to it.
Oh, yeah. So I did listen to Ty Dolla $ign featuring Ty Dolla $ign. And yeah, I listened to the album probably 15 times. So from like start to finish, I think there's just like 2 songs that I really didn't like too much. But other than that, the whole album was great. I loved every single song. Status. Status, Temptation, Freak, track
Spicy.
6, Spicy. Oh yeah, Post Malone killed it. The one with Kanye, Ego Death, or is it Ego Death?
Ego Death.
I like that one a lot. That was pretty good. He actually did pretty good.
That song was actually created like 2-3 years ago.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's how long it's been. Yeah, he just had it, and he made. And I was listening to him talk about it on Breakfast Club. That he said that he made about 100 or 200 songs. And and then just cut the meat out of it or cut the fat, I should say. And that's what you see right now. So he made like 200 songs altogether.
Oh, okay.
Trying to make this album, you know what I mean? So that's crazy.
I mean, go ahead.
My man is a beast. It doesn't like he can't be stopped in terms of like making hits and stuff like that or writing. By the way, I don't know if you know, but he like writes for like a lot of people. Like he'll make hits for a lot of people.
Okay.
So like that's crazy. Like how he was talking about like how he naturally kind of just if he feels it's when he's with them in the studio, he'll make if he's feeling the vibe, he'll make a song or make the hook or whatever the case, and then he'll just go from there, and then he'll give him one. But then obviously when he's making the songs for himself, he's in the studio by himself doing whatever he has to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we talked about him before, like in the last one, that he's multi-talented. This man can do everything.
Yeah. The Jordan Lucas album, I really liked it as well. I listened to it about like 5 or 6 times. I was like his stuff. His stuff is really, really good. He's a good artist. He's a good rapper and stuff like that. He's very deep, very deep in he's very deep in when he's rapping. 90 like most of the stuff that he's rapping is like stuff that he's been through and stuff like that, and like he's putting his life into words, so we can all kind of understand like where he's coming from and stuff like that. But like that, I've always liked him as an artist and stuff. So no complaints over here with that.
Yeah. He's an amazing lyricist for sure, and his delivery and his flow, and pretty much every song that he makes, man, is ridiculous. You know what I mean? He kind of in terms of rapping, he kind of like has it all. You know what I mean? Like he can pretty much do anything on any beat, which is ridiculous. But yeah, that album is on my tops for like this year. You know what I mean? In terms of music, and it's a very short, concise kind of album too, because it's technically not even an album, it's actually more of an EP. He actually has an album coming out.
Okay.
So but yeah, for it being an EP, it feels like an album, and it's really good.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of albums did drop this, I guess, last Friday. Like I was saying before, everything, the top 3 that I would say that I was listening to, I didn't get to finish all of them yet. Would be Choppa, the Kid Leroy, right? That's what he does. Yeah, Leroy. And Nav are like 3 albums that I know.
I forgot to download NLE Choppers, by the way, because I knew you said another one. I couldn't remember the other person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they came out with them 3 came out with their albums. I didn't get to listen to all of them. The Nav, I got to listen to a couple songs that I liked. Choppa, a couple songs, and Kid Leroy, I did not hear any of his yet, but I will definitely listen to it this weekend. But okay. You guys want to hear that? Nav is Emergency Tsunami. Choppa is From Dark to Light, and the Kid Leroy is F Life Savage. So Love, sorry. F Love Savage.
So I did listen to F Love Savage like a lot.
Yeah.
Probably like 3 or 4 times. I actually like it a lot, bro.
Okay.
He, like I said, I think I told you before, he's like a
kid version of Canada. Is he from Canada? Australia.
He's from Australia. And this original album came out, I'd say like a couple weeks, maybe a month ago. And then this is the deluxe that we have here that we're listening to now. But the 7 songs at the beginning are pretty good songs for it being a deluxe. But then you can tell, obviously, once you get into the actual album, that it's an album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It starts off with a skit. So, but yeah, man. Before this album came out, I had already heard "Go" with him and Juice WRLD, and that's it's definitely a banger. Like since it came out, it was a banger. And then like I said, he's in that realm where it's like singing melodic rapping kind of.
Yeah.
With like, he talks a lot about love, so it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I only heard Go before. Other than that, I knew about him, but I didn't think I was gonna be interested in him, to be honest. But then once I started listening to the album, I was like, oh shit, it's actually pretty dope.
The only thing that I would say that, and it's funny because I was actually listening to a podcast on, I don't want to say the YouTuber's name or whatever, but I was listening to a podcast about music and stuff like that, and they're talking about, like, they're gonna drop an album, this and that, and how many songs you got in your album? It's 12. It's you know what, that's a good number. And it's funny because you were saying that sometimes it would be too many songs, like what was it, Busta Rhymes, his was what, how many, 26?
26.
26 songs and stuff like that, and people were like, some people, especially for me, I feel like just...
How about 22? Trippie Red's was 26.
Okay. So yeah, so like, that for me is a lot of songs, and I understand that, you want to put everything out there real quick, but at the same time, you should save some for another album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drop between 10 to 15 songs. I think is okay for an album between that number. Anything more than that, you just kind of like, okay, we kind of get the album already. We know what you're saying. So
like you were saying, like for like leaving it for another album. Honestly, you don't even have to just call it a dud. Like some of them, sometimes some songs are just not meant to be on an album,
exactly.
Or anything. If you think they're worth a single, maybe okay, drop them as a single. But especially when you're making an album is supposed to be concise. You have a plan. You're focused on what you want the message to be of the album, whatever the case it is. And it's because of money and streaming sales. But a lot of people, they flood their albums with just as many songs as they can, and they ruin the content. They ruin the quality of their album.
Yeah.
By putting quantity in it. So.
That's what I felt about Busta Rhymes' album. Like, I just felt like, okay, it's too long. When is this thing going to end? Like, it literally felt like
shorter. It could have been shorter.
That's how I felt most of the times. Like, oh man.
Yeah. Especially since his songs are like 5-6 minutes each.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So because he has a lot of production that he added into it, and obviously Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock. Talking in the album and stuff like that. So in the skits. But by the way, did you get to listen to the song that I sent you or no?
Oh yeah. I did listen to the song. I actually liked it a lot and stuff like that. Bro, I never heard this person before.
Bro, no, listen. That's what I was gonna tell you. My boy, the one I was just driving, my boy just put me onto him. He said that this is like his first song. My dude, this song came out a week ago. The video came out a week ago. It's already at 450,000 views.
Wow.
It's his first song, bro.
Yeah.
He is talented. And you know why? He's talented, man. Like he's representing for the big guys out here too. You know what I mean? But yeah, he can sing, he can rap. By the way, the song that we're singing, guys, the song that we're talking about is Quicksand. It's a single by I think that's how you pronounce his name, Moray. I believe how my friend found him was Southside. He's a producer. He posted him up on his Instagram. If you give me 2 minutes, so that's how he found him. But yeah, guys, just if you guys want to listen to a quick single, I would definitely recommend this one called Quicksand by Moray. I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause this. You won't be able to hear because it's on my side and stuff like that.
But you're gonna play it on me.
Yeah, I'm playing it right now for a little bit. Play like first like. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my ass, no quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my weed up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that, put everything I love a steak, bro. Back in the day. Alright, there you go. So yeah, so it's called Quicksand. From Moray, or like you said, I don't know how to say it either.
I believe that's how you pronounce his name, yeah.
But yeah, it's a really good song. I actually like the song and stuff like that. I do like the lyrics and stuff like that when he was definitely singing and stuff. So
yeah, his flow is everything. Like he kept switching up his flow a couple of times, and he kept it melodic. You know what I mean? And his voice he got a nice voice, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, man, if he keep dropping bangers like this, I mean. We might be hearing more of this guy, but I like to. is the thing is that I like people that's why I like hanging out with this guy. He's a producer too. We talked about him before, but anyway, so you get to hear and see new people that you never obviously would hear about. You know what I mean? And see how they will grow, hopefully. So, like I said, if he continues to make songs like this, man, we'll definitely be hearing more of him. So guys, check him out. Quicksand Murray.
I definitely see an album coming out within like a week or two, or maybe in a month. He's dropping the single and stuff like that, so I already see an album coming out within like a month or. So I know it takes a long time to make music and do all the editing and stuff like that.
Unless he already had it planned,
that's true.
To create one. So we'll see, man. But yeah, guys, definitely check him out. And then check out, like he said, check out those couple of albums that came out last Friday if you haven't already. But yeah, that's it in terms of music.
All right. I mean,
unless you got anything else.
No. We're in the 1 hour mark, so I guess we can end it right there.
Perfect.
Yeah. So basically for the music, we recommend it. Let me just go ahead and do a quick recap. So Nav, Emergency Tsunami, Choppa from Dark to Light, Kid Laroi, F Love, Savage, Leroy. Yeah, Kid Laroi. So definitely hit up those 3 albums. If you guys haven't heard the song that we were just talking about, Quicksand, definitely type that into iTunes if you guys have iTunes. If not, go on YouTube and listen to it on YouTube or Spotify. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's everywhere. For anime, either Tower of God or God of High School, one of those 2. Watch Seven Deadly Sins and definitely The King's Avatar. Really, really good anime. I love that anime. And for Akami got killed. Yeah, that was the other one. If
you haven't already too, because that's really good one.
If you guys are not into watching anime, you want to watch an actual show, The Queen's Gambit. It's about 7 episodes. Really, really good as well.
Is it a Netflix original?
Yeah, yep. Okay. Netflix original. So
that sounds about right. 7 episodes. So.
And then another.
They've been killing it, man. By the way, they brought back Chappelle's show.
Yeah, man, I saw that. We had all the specials for Dave Chappelle, like his stand-ups and stuff like that, but we never had the actual show. And to actually now finally get it, David was actually telling me about it, and he was actually watching it. So
it's the uncut version too. So it's like the only time you could have watched it was if you bought the DVDs.
Yeah, I remember I used to have the DVDs. I had the first 3 seasons. Yeah. I
want to watch it because I don't remember. I remember certain episodes here and there, but skits.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I never watched all of them, so I definitely want to watch that show.
Yeah, how many seasons did he do?
3.
3. So I had the first 2 seasons, or maybe I had all 3 seasons. I can't remember. But
I want to check. It's either 2 or 3. I might be 2.
Yeah. But anyways, I know I had them all, and I ended up selling them and stuff like that because I needed money. I ended up selling them to GameStop at that time when GameStop was actually when GameStop was actually buying movies back then. I don't know if they still buy movies now, but GameStop used to sell movies. I don't really remember that.
They have 3. It's 3 seasons. It's 3 seasons.
Does GameStop still sell movies? I don't think so, right? Just games.
I don't know if we're going to be talking about GameStop in the next 2 years anyway, but no.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just reminiscing because I remember back then.
No, I know. I know they used to. I don't think they do anymore. I know they sell like electronics and stuff like that, and T-shirts and stuff. But.
Yeah, I don't think they sell movies anymore. But I remember when they used to sell movies and buy movies. I ended up selling them my whole Smallville collection. I had all the seasons, and I needed money, so I spent a lot of money on that collection. And for them to give me like way less than half of what I paid for it, but at that time I needed money so bad that I just ended up selling it to them and stuff like that. Yeah. So, financial problems when you're younger. Don't do credit cards, you guys. Stay away from them.
unless you're smart, then do it the right way.
Yeah, do it the right way. So
do it the right way.
As for gaming, the only thing that I recommend anyways, Apex Season 7 is amazing.
That's the only thing we can recommend because that's what we played this whole week. I mean, I played on the side. I played I played a couple missions on the DLC for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but that's about it though.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but as soon as we're done with this, I'm jumping right into Apex. So
what are you talking about?
I'm already pressing the power button.
I was already playing.
I already pressed the power button. My controller's on.
Ding?
Yeah.
You hear my ding? Yeah, so we'll catch y'all on Apex. So we're gonna do the sign outs then?
Yeah, so thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys do enjoy this episode 2 of the G.A.M.E podcast, where we talk about game, anime, music, and everything else. Basically, we're gonna be, pushing this out every, like I said, we're gonna do this Tuesdays and put them out on Thursday. I know last Thursday I did put it out very late, around like the nighttime, but this Thursday I'll be on time around 5-6 in the morning. I'll have this all edited and put it out there, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please, please, please give a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed. If you guys also want to comment and let us know what we can do different. Not too much about like the background and stuff like that, but what you guys want us to talk about. If you guys want to know our opinion on certain things, then let us know, and we'll give you our opinion. Like, hey, this is how we feel about this. Yeah. Don't talk about politics. That's something that I don't want to talk about at all, because everybody has a different opinion, and it could get very it could get very. People start getting real racist and stuff like that, and I'm not dealing with that. So
as much as I like to dabble in like politics at times and stuff like that, this podcast I don't want to talk about. Like you know what I mean. This is specifically of stuff hobby wise that we like together. That's all it's supposed to be about. So. Yeah, I don't want to get into that either, So definitely not. But anyways, to sign out, I mean, you know who I am. It's Nate.
Okay, relax.
AKA Eliminate here, up in these streets out here. Yeah. No, but seriously, guys, if you guys can seriously like and comment. If you guys want to subscribe to Hector's YouTube channel, obviously that helps both of us out either way. And if you want to subscribe to mine. Again, I'm trying to upload stuff when I can, but not a consistent schedule as of right now. But if you want to, it's Element Hero at YouTube. So, other than that, yeah, man, we'll see you on the next one.
All right, later, you guys.
Apex time.
Yeah.